welcome to episode 2 of the Clash Royale series, where in this episode we're going to be continuing from where we left off yesterday, where we did leave off 1-0 in the Master Mega Deck Challenge. So we're going to be trying to do about 3 or 4 battles this episode, so I hope you guys do enjoy this episode. But let's get straight into the first match. If you don't know what deck I'm using, go back in the previous video, which will be in the description below. If you do not know what deck I'm using, why I'm using it, or how I'm going to use it, go and watch that previous video. But yeah, that is it. So we're going to hop straight into this second match. So our friend is going to cycle his Ice Golem. I'm going to cycle a Princess in the back. So we're locked and ready with our Ram Rider, Goblin Gang, and both our spells. So we're going to zap out his minions on the left tower, try and get a bit of chip. Also following that up by cycling the Flying Machine. He's going to go with the Royal Ghost. He's going to go with the Goblin Gang, and with a back Dark Goblin to try and sneak out a few shots there. So the Hog Rider of Nominustri is going to get some really good damage. However, we're going to push up with a Ram Rider, Flying Machine, and the Dark Goblin. He's going to go with the Valkyrie, which is going to poorly take care of that. We're going to log away the Valkyrie and the remaining skeletons. The Flying Machine is going to clean out that Valkyrie and get, I think that was one shot on the Crown Tower. So we are not in the damage lead, but that push was enough to kind of even things up a bit. So we use the minions to clean out the Mega Minion. Do we poison or do we try and ban? I'm just going to poison because I've got too many spells in this deck. Right, we're going to use the Bandit to try and take down the Miner quicker than it usually would. So I'm thinking Hog Rider Barrel, which is a 7 elixir push, very deadly, can take a tower in seconds. The Hog Rider is tanking for the Goblins, which do die to the Fire Spirits. We could get some nice Mega Knight value here, which I think this guy's going to do. He's going to probably go Hog Rider here. We're going to wait for. We're just going to fireball it out. Okay. So it looks like he didn't want to do the Hog Rider there. I'm not sure why. Probably because he didn't have it in rotation. I wonder why. So we're going to cycle the Mega Minion in the back. I'm going to go Giant Snowball on those Goblins, which are going to take it out. We're going to go with the Miner, and we're also going to Mega Knight down the Royal Ghost, since we don't really have many other round units to answer that. We're also going to go with a nice Flying Machine behind it to try and pick off both the Inferno Dragon, Ice Wizard, and the Tower. So we're going to go with the Princess, opposite lane, followed by the Goblin Gang. He is going to prediction log me, however we are going to take 1 damage. We're going to go with Ram Rider, try and take as less damage as possible. So we've got a Prince of his own, however we are going to log it down, so ours can try and stay alive and get a lot more value over time. We're going to zap that away, go with the Bandit, Minions, Hog Rider, and try and get this barrel down. I think 2 out of the 3 Goblins will attack the Electro Wizard. We're going to Fireball out all of that. The Hog Rider is going to get 1 more hit. The Fireball is going to clean that out. 3 seconds to go. Doubt our man up there can take the tower in 4 seconds. So that was good. That definitely was a good game. He did have it very close to the end. However, we do pull off the victory with a nice game. So we're going to get 500 gold from that 1 win there, and we're going to continue into the second battle of this episode. So we're going to face Ia-Io. Okay, it's a bit of a strange name, but okay. So we've got many cards in this cycle. Okay, so it looks like our dude up there is going to throw a giant skeleton in our right lane. So we're going to cycle with a Bandit because that's only my really good ground card. I'm going to cycle the Goblin Gang and try and get back to the Mega Knight because I'm going to squish all this down, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to Mega Knight that down now. Try and get the Princess in the back. Possibly, I'm going to log all of this away. If I'm correct, that will take out the Dark Goblin as well. Perfect, because now the Princess can survive a lot longer, get a lot more value over time, and that's going to force our opponent to spend a lot more elixir on that exchange. We're going to go Flying Machine, which is going to clean out the Fire Spirits without taking any hits. It might be able to take it down without taking a second hit. No, it does not. Okay, so the Spirits have just come out of the furnace, so we're going to go Fireball straight on that. And we're going to wait for the Witch to fall into the Fireball. Try and get maximum value from that. So we're going to go Ram Rider to make the Knight to try and chase it, whilst also doing some nice damage over time. We're going to try and get the P.E.K.K.A down of our own, hopefully in time. However, there are tons of skeletons surrounding the P.E.K.K.A. So we're going to have to zap all of that away. However, we're going to lose the tower due to the P.E.K.K.A Witch Wizard combo. Very frustrating to face. It looks like he's trying to go for the free crown, which he may end up getting due to the P.E.K.K.A being at about half health. And we are going to lose due to the P.E.K.K.A's massive heavy hitting swing. So we did pull his tower down to about half health. However, we do get a free crown in the end. So we're going to face off against I'm Legend. Okay, so we've got plenty of bait options in this cycle. So we're going to cycle a princess in the back, which is going to take out one spirit. He's going to poison that down. I'm going to go Dark Goblin up in the bridge to try and possibly get a bit of chip damage, which it does not end up doing. We're going to cycle out the Goblin Gang to distract one of those fire spirits and chip down the Tesla, possibly, which it does not. So we're going to go with the P.E.K.K.A to distract that the Expo. We're going to wait till the Mega Minion locks onto the P.E.K.K.A to then go with the Mega Minion. The Mega Minion is going to snipe down that Expo, followed by the P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully the Mega Minion can take out the Princess before. So we're going to fireball out both the Witch, Tower, Furnace, and one out of the 3 skeletons. I'm not sure if fireball log's enough. It might not. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to have to throw the barrel at them all because it's at 3/4 health, and that's quite bad. Okay, so he does log the barrel. I'm going to have to try and log. Does that reach the tower? I don't think it does. No. Alright. So he should get one more hit, and that should be it. We're going to use a defensive miner for his miner. We're going to use minions to try and clean out his goblins from the goblin barrel. Okay. So we're slightly down in damage, and I think we're up in elixir. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's just my gut feeling. So we're going to get 2 hits with the miner, which is going to do about 100 and something damage, I believe. Okay, so we're going to try and spam him right now. 5 plus 3 is 8, so we're going to spam that with 8 elixir. Get ready with our zap. Bandit's going to completely say goodbye to that fireball, and we're going to take down his tower. And now I'm going to pressure him to spend more elixir on the princess in the left lane. She's going to get 1, 2 hits. Okay, so we're going to poison the spear goblins and the hut. Okay, so we're going to go Goblin Gang to try and sneakily kill that hut. So we're going to cycle out the Dark Goblin in case he throws anything. He's going to go Golem in the back. This deck does hard counter Golem at the moment because I've got Mega Knight, P.E.K.K.A, I've got so many cards to deal with his splash damage troops. So we're going to cycle out the Mega Minion, and we're also going to fireball. We're just going to fireball the Witch, which we do end up getting. We're going to fireball log, zap log actually. Okay, so now we're going to get the giant snowball. We're going to Mega Knight really high. We're going to get some minions. He may actually take our second tower, which he is going to do. Yes, he is. Okay. So we're going to use the miner. Plus the hog rider. The bandit was supposed to be a hog rider, but I guess it's fine. Right, we're going to have to try and pressure him again with the hog rider miner. The miner is still tanking fireballs. The hog rider is definitely not an elixir trade you definitely don't want to spend. And the poison is going to take that down. Well, actually, no, the minions are going to take that down. The bandit connected to the king got about 2,000 damage, so that's going to take us down with the free crown. So now we're going to head into the first match. We lost to a free crown, then gave a free crown, so that is how it works. This match, I'm not too sure. This could be a back and forth match between our opponent, which is going to be Cassiano KLR. So we can easily cycle off with a minor minions. One of the minions will get attacked first. Actually, no, the miner will get attacked first. So, oh, that was a bad Goblin Gang on his part because the Goblin Gang actually ran back to the miner, which is what a lot of pros do nowadays. They try and use the miner to pull back like a P.E.K.K.A or anything, so like anything heavy hitting like a Prince or anything can actually get to the tower. So, I'm thinking Mega Knight P.E.K.K.A for this. Oh, very bad. He's got a minion wolf. Right, we can try and get this mega minion down, swipe down all of those minions one by one. Mega Knight should not get to the tower. It will get the shield off of the Dark Prince though. We're going to use the Bandit to soak the Dark Prince's charge, which will end up working in our favour. We're going to use the Goblin Gang to try and help out that Bandit. Okay. We're just going to zap out both of that. We're going to also snowball that. Again, the spells can just create so much value because I've just zapped Goblin Gang and then snowballed. It just wipes out a Magic Archer minions and the Mega Minion cleaned out Minion Horde. So I think I'm up in Elixir by a lot, so we're going to just rush him with a nice barrel up there. Get ready with the Fireball. We're going to Fireball all of that out. Again, I've just got so many spells. Anything he really places just gets spell value. So I've got Princess. We're going to use that to take out the Rascal Boy, followed by anything he does put behind it. He's going to cycle a Prince out the back. This is quite bad for me because I don't actually have much ground. So we're going to try and use a ton of range of the Flying Machine and the Dark Goblin. Try and keep that Dark Goblin alive, which we do not end up doing. We're going to end up cleaning up the Bomber with the Flying Machine, pushing up with a Hog Rider, followed with a Poison. He defensively lightnings. That's not really much of a thing you do with the lightning, but he does end up doing it. So we're way up in damage. Our opponent has only managed to tear about 200 damage off of our right hand tower, whereas I've nearly taken down his entire tower. So I feel like I can just spell cycle down his right tower, so I'm going to push with the left. I'm going to try and get some nice early damage off on the left. We're going to cycle up the Mega Knight in the back. Get ready with his Minion Horde, which I do think he will go at one point. If he does Minion Horde, which he is going to do now, we're just going to snowball with a zap, clean out that entire push in one. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to absolutely spam the living hell out of this guy with Goblin Barrel Bandit, Goblin Gang, followed by a Prediction Fireball with whatever he puts down. He's going to put down the Elite Barbarians, which is... Oh, actually, no, we've not skipped that. Okay. For some reason, I thought we actually won, nearly. Right, we're going to go Hog Rider with a Prediction Poison, followed by a Miner. Try and tear the tower down. So the Miner is going to tear the tower down. Wow, what an ending. Wow. We do manage to pull his left-hand tower down to 834. Whoa. Miner Poison for the win, baby. Miner Poison. That Miner actually got that last swing in with his shovel. That Bomber actually nearly killed the Miner. So this is going to be the final match of the video. We haven't actually lost this entire challenge in either video, so this is going to be the final match for this video. But it looks to be another Witch one. So if you didn't watch my first episode, we did get 3 crowned by Witch. So it is very unfortunate, but we are going to try and beat that match today, followed by the Princess trying to take out all of the spam from the Witch herself. So we're going to use the Dark Goblin. And that Princess did get insane value right there by taking out an entire horde of skeletons. The minions, Dark Goblin and Princess do have enough firepower to take out that balloon in one. We do take a little bit of death damage, but who really cares? It's just death damage. We're going to use the Goblin Gang to try and leverage the Princess a little bit more. We're not going to do it. I'm just going to log it away. If I have to fireball it, I will. But I feel like I can just use a snowball here, because a snowball can actually take out a wizard if done correctly. Yes, it does. Okay. It's crazy how the snowball can actually neglect a hit from any fireball range unit. So I'm feeling quite confident I'm up in Elixir, so we're going to use the Bandit. I can't actually reach that Sparky with the tower, but the Ram Rider is not going to get splash damage by the Sparky, and look how slow the Lumberjack is in that. Alright, so we're going to fireball out the Sparky a tiny bit. We're going to zap out, well actually we're going to miss the zap in the battle ram. That was very unfortunate by yours truly. However, we are going to lose our tower due to that one missed play. So the Flying Machine does log onto the Sparky, thankfully. Does take down that. The King Tower is going to finish it off. The Flying Machine should manage to take down this Ice Wizard. No, it does. And no, it actually doesn't. Right, we're going to try and use the Miner to sacrifice or soak for that Hog. So the Hog does get one hit, we're going to try and use the Mega Knight in the back as a little bit of a soak. We're now going to use the P.E.K.K.A. to try and kill off the Golems whilst also distracting the Bomber. So we're going to use the Mega Minions to swipe down the Bomber plus the Zappies. We're going to use the Dark Goblin in the back to try and snipe off absolutely everything. Use the Goblin Gang to leverage that a tiny bit more. Use the Balloon plus the Minions to take down the Balloon. What is the log? Log and fire, 84. We're going to log, we're going to snowball, absolutely every spell we have got. Okay, so that doesn't actually take out, so we're going to have poison. So I'm thinking he's going to Golem in the middle. So we're going to, actually no, he's got Royal GG. Right, okay. Definitely not what we wanted to see here, but it looks like we're seeing it right now. Definitely not good. Defensive Minor. Defensive Barrel, definitely not going in my favour today. It looks like the Wizard is going to take down our right hand side tower, but that is fairly unfortunate. But yeah, we have come away with some really good wins this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We're 9 out of 10 in the Crown Chest, 4 and 2 in the challenge, but that has been it for episode 2 of this series. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe to Golden Gaming down below. Follow us on all social medias in the description below. Watch our previous video in the description as well. But without further ado, this has been Josh from the Golden Gaming team, and take care, guys.